तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। गुरुवे गौरचंद्राय राधिकाय तदाहरे कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तदभक्ताय नमो नमः। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुवरं रूपानुगप्रवरं व्रजरसरसिकं च नारायणतं प्रपन्नम्। ओम विष्णुपादाय गौरपृष्ठावतार श्रीमद् भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी सपृष्ठावतार श्रीमद् भक्तिवेदांत नमो महाधन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदाय कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने गौरतस्य हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्ते तप्त कांचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी रुस्वान सुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिय कनकजलदगात्रो नीलसौनब्धिनेत्रो मृगमदवरमालमानति कुण्डमालो तरुणतरुणावेशो नीलपितम्बरेशो स्मरन्युतनिकुञ्जराधिका कृष्णचन्द्र यो ब्रह्मरुद्रसुखनारदवेशमुखेलाचितो न सरसपुरुषसद्यावसीकरुणचूर्णमनन्तशक्ति स्मरामि श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासरि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे फोटोग्राफर में हम बोलो My spiritual master Nithile Krishna Pada Shatidhan Shamshi Srimad Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj Jivdandan Hambalo Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Vikram Goswami Maharaj. Today is Disciples Day Ramotsav. Millions of Hambalo visitors the lotus feet of Rupa Guru Varga. And millions of Hambalo visitors the lotus feet of Sapas Rachanandam Gaurari, Sapas Radha Vinodari, Lalita Visakajo, Giriraj Maharaj, Vande Maharani, Muna Rasrani, Sri Brajarani. Humble obeisance to the Lord Spirit of Sri Accepted Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, and all the Madhvasis, and So today is a very auspicious day, that is French day of Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj, Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Vikram Goswami Maharaj. Reading from Srila Gurudev's lecture 2006. Srila Gurudev glorifying Srimad Bhaktivedanta Vaman. We heard from the Vedic scriptures and Guru that when a high-class Vaishnava is speaking Harikatha, we should think it is better not to perform parikrama of Govardhan or Navadev or anywhere else. So Gurudev is telling here, when there is Harikatha, no parikram, so we should sit and hear. Better that I hear Harikatha, Sri Giriraj Govardhan will give us his mercy only after the Vaishnavas have given us their mercy. So Giriraj is Sarvavishta Pradhan. How you get Giriraj mercy? First you have to get mercy of Vaishnavas, with the association of Sadhu Sangha. Then by the mercy of Guru Gauranga, you get mercy of Sri Giri Govardhan. Govardhan will not speak to us or instruct us, and therefore our heart will not be so rapidly purified. Because we do so many kinds of seva prad, nama prad, dhamma prad. So, Govardhan and Dham Prabhu and Thakurji will directly will not tell us anything. But Vaishnavas, if you commit any mistake, immediately they will try to correct. And Sri Guru will correct. It's better to hear Harikatha than to perform any other activities at that time. You see that so many Mayavadis are staying in Govardhan, but their situation is not changing. The Srimad Bhagavatam Ritasur prayed. Mamottama sloka ganesha sakyam samsara chakre brahmatam sakarmavi tanmayat atmajam dharagihesum asatya chittasya nanata bhoyhat. Oh my Lord, my Master, I am wandering throughout this material world as a result of my fruitive activities. Therefore I simply seek friendship in the association of your pious and enlightened devotees. My attachment to my body, wife, children and home is continued by the spell of your external energy. But I wish to be attached to them no longer. Let my mind, my consciousness and everything I have be attached only to you. So, Chitraketu Maharaj, he is praying that even after he is the God brother of Mahadev. So, he is praying after having darshan of the Lord, he is praying that I want only your pure devotees association. He also prayed for the chance to have the association of Vaishnava Satsanga and to hear their kirtan. Whenever we get a chance for Satsanga and kirtan, we must take that in precedence to the any other activities. We should leave everything for Harikatha. And afterwards we can perform parikrama or any other activities. By Harikatha and Satsanga we can get Brija Bhakti. Today is a very special day during this month of Kartik Ujarut. 2 years ago, Nitilil Pravish Om Vishnupad Srimad Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj is separate from the vision of this world. And exactly 2 years previous to that was the disappearance of Pujapad Sridhar Swami Srimad Bhaktivedanta Tirukramas. So Gurudev gave this lecture to 2006. So 2002, Barsaka, that Kartik Mass, after Annakot festival, Srimad Bhaktivedanta Tirukramas Maharaj disappeared. And 2004, same Tithi, Srimad Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj. Gurudev was telling, I first came to the temple, both Pujapad Vaman Goswami Maharaj and Pujya Tirukrama Goswami Maharaj are my Shiksha Gurus, especially Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj arranged everything for me. Where to take, how to eat and so on. And I was always sent with Puja Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj preaching and collection. He taught me how to do kirtan. Srila Vaman Maharaj had many specialties. But especially he would help create articles for the Gaudiya Patrika. Once we were performing our Navadev Dham Parikram, and the next day we were to go to Narsingapalli. Even today I remember that Srila Gurudev, Srimad Bhakti Prakran Krishna Goswami Maharaj wanted to write an article. He called Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj. Oh right. Then he, even in the midst of everyone else talking, Srila Gurudev spoke and Srila Vaman Maharaj would write down Gurudev's words. His writing was so excellent, in such a perfect language, that there was no need for any editing. It would directly go to the press. I spent much time with Pujya Tirukrama Maharaj. Sometimes he would debate and Gurudev would always take my side. Vaman Goswami Maharaj and I did not debate. After my Gurudev's disappearance, the Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti continued in a nice way for 36 years. 3 of us, Srila Tirukrama Goswami Maharaj, Tirukrama Maharaj, Srila Vaman Maharaj and I were together and there was no self-interest. Why was the Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti successful? Srila Tirukrama Maharaj was niskinchan. He was calm. He had no desire for money. Disciples, name and fame. Pujapad Vaman Maharaj was very humble, always showing great respect to others. And he was very grave. Even though Srila Vaman Maharaj was the Acharya and everything was within his power. If a disciple would come and ask him any question about management or point of complaint, Srila Vaman Maharaj would say, I don't know anything, you should go to Srila Narayana. All the disciples worked cooperatively and kept their heads down when Srila Vaman Maharaj and Srila Tirukrama Maharaj were present. As soon as they disappeared, some small boys raised their hands and began causing disturbance. On the disappearing day of these two Mahapurusas, I offer millions of obeisances and Puspanjali at their feet. I pray that they may bestow mercy upon me and upon all of us. In the end, they are giving this. In the Padma Purana, there is a statement that one should perform ceremonies for the Lords according to one's financial position. Everyone should observe the different ceremonies and the celebration of the Lord by all the means. One of the most important of these ceremonies function is called Puja Ruta. Puja is observed in the month of Kartik, especially in the Vrindavan. There is a specific program for the temple worship of the Lord in its Damodara form. Damodara refers to Krishna as being bound with the rope by his mother, Yashoda. It is said that just as Lord Damodara is very dear to his devotees, so the month known as Damodara at Kartik is also very dear to them. The month of Kartik is also called Puja, to render devotional service to Lord Damodara by hearing and chanting his glorious and in other ways. Also is called the Ujjadhar, worshipped in the month of Kartik. For a great soul, there is no difference between his appearance and disappearance. Because he is actually always present to the guide and gave his blessings when he is present. These days are especially powerful occasions to remember them and receive abundant blessings. Therefore, please accept this transcription of the lecture below. Today we will discuss the glorious characters of the Param Pujya Sri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj and Param Pujya Sri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Vikram Goswami Maharaj. And the devotees will offer Puspanjali. According to the degree of love and affection towards someone, one will experience that much separation for a person. The gopis had so much affection for Sri Krishna. That is why they felt so much separation when he went to Mathura. We have read about the various stages of their separation in the Srimad Bhagavatam and other scriptures. Similarly, more one is attached to Srila Gurudev's lotus feet, the more separation one will feel in his absence. We see the topmost example of this in the line of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, who had so much affection in his heart towards Shiksha Guru, his Shiksha Guru Sri Rupa Goswami Prabhupada and Sri Sanatana Goswami Prabhupada. What was the condition of Sri Raghunath Das Goswami when their pastimes become unmanifest in this world? He saw Giriraj Govardhan like a python, all of the rajas seemed empty to him and appeared like the mouth of a very ferocious tiger. Due to his love and affection, this is how he described his separation from Srila Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. According to how much affection you have toward your Gurudev's lotus feet, that much separation you will feel. You must understand that the devotee who feels separation from his Guru is very elevated in Bhakti and he will soon attain the lotus feet of Sri Sri Radha and Krishna. Without Gurudev's mercy, this is not possible. I spent more than 60 years with Pujabha Sri Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj and Pujabha Bhaktivedanta Vikram Goswami Maharaj. We had a very special relationship and we were related in so many different ways. I had a first-hand opportunity to observe their Guru Seva. I directly saw how Srila Vaman Maharaj was ready to give his life for his Gurudev. And I understood how my Gurudev used to feel indebted to Srila Vaman Maharaj for his service. When Srila Vaman Maharaj's hand was cut caught in the printing press. Srila Guru Maharaj went when he traveled with Srila Vaman Maharaj to the hospital in Kolkata. When you see Guru crying for his disciple, you can understand that his affection toward that disciple is very deep. I've seen that if there was work which involved a lot of responsibilities, my Gurudev would not give that work to me or Srila Vaman Maharaj, but to Srila Trivikram Maharaj. And he would not take it easily. He would argue and ask questions, and then he would accept that work and complete it. Srila Gurudev always saw Srila Vaman Maharaj as a small child because he had come to the mutt in his young age as a very small child. But Srila Vaman Maharaj was expert in performing all kinds of service. From his example, we should all take great inspiration in how he served non-stop and always brought pleasure to the spiritual matter and the Vaishnavas. Srila Gurudev entrusted the more responsible service to Srila Trivikram Goswami Maharaj. Not because Srila Vaman Maharaj was not qualified, but because Gurudev gave that opportunity to Srila Trivikram Maharaj, who joined the mutt when he was in his mid-20s. I observed the character of Srila Vaman Maharaj. I saw that he has served Srila Gurudev. There was nothing he would not do. If someone wants the ability to perform bhajan and service to Srila Guru, he should learn from the life of Srila Vaman Maharaj. Unless and until one has such a firm faith in Guru, he cannot perform bhajan. Wherever Srila Gurudev went for preaching, I would come along with Srila Trivikram Maharaj and Srila Vaman Maharaj. For 60 years, I had the fortune to reside with Srila Vaman Maharaj. How many days have you remained with him? You have been with him only for a few years, and from that great distance. I lived with him as a friend, and our lives were so intimately connected that we were like two bodies with one soul. I have seen some of my Gurudev's character in Srila Vaman Maharaj, and he helped me write my Gurudev's biography. Before I met my Guru Maharaj, I was never second to anyone. I was very good athlete, and Srila Vaman Maharaj used to walk a lot, but when Srila Guru Maharaj used to walk while residing in various temples, both of us remained behind him. We could not keep us with him because he would walk so swiftly. Being with the Guru Maharaj, Srila Vaman Maharaj and I used to work in the kitchen and engage in many other services. We used to clean the pots in those days and I also write sometimes. We worked at the printing press, publishing Guru Maharaj books, and we also traveled with Guru Maharaj when he went to the various places for preaching. We were engaged in so much service. I learned so much from both Srila Trivikram Maharaj and Srila Vaman Maharaj. They are my Shiksha Gurus. What can I tell you about their glorious character? I remain always indebted to them. I can never become free from their debt. At the time of Navadip Parikram, there used to be thousands of pilgrimages, and all of them would come to meet Srila Guru Maharaj. He would speak to all of them, and Srila Vaman Maharaj with a paper and pen in his hand was near him. While a large darshan would be going on, Srila Vaman Maharaj would ask Srila Gurudev, speak something for the publication in the Gaudiya Patrika magazine, and Srila Gurudev would say, okay, take a pen. He would then speak fluently for a few minutes, and at which time Srila Vaman Maharaj would write 3 or 4 pages. And whatever he wrote would not need to be corrected when we wrote correction and editing must be done. But this was not the case with Srila. Just after taking notes and writing the articles on the same day, the magazine would go to press. And next morning, we would offer it to Lord Nrsingadev. In this way, Srila Gurudev and all the devotees who assisted him used to publish the Patrika. I have firm faith that today, on the disappearing day of Pujapad Vaman Maharaj and Pujapad Srila Trivikram Maharaj, the topics that the devotees have spoken about the discussion we have heard of their glorious lives and character, as well as the establish the philosophical truth that have been told are not to be spoken in the Bhaktivedanta Samiti. In fact, it is doubtful that they are observing these holidays. They celebrate the Vyasa Puja day of Paryatak Maharaj, but not the Vyasa Puja of Srila Maharaj. I know this, there are no people who have such kind of affection for Pujapad Srila Maharaj. Pujapad Srila Maharaj, Maharaj, disciples are slowly coming to me. I am very happy that Srila Maharaj, Diksha and Shiksha disciples are all present here today. I am pleased by the way you are respecting and glorifying your Gurudev. In Bhaktivedanta Samiti, they have broken their parampara. They don't even keep the correct photographs of the parampara. Our parampara is perfect. First my Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, then Srila Vaman Maharaj, and myself. This is the parampara, the home of my disciples throughout the world. The Vaman Maharaj photo is placed on their altar. Therefore, at the place, the pastimes of Srila Vaman Maharaj have been spoken, but there in Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti, everything is word. You should always follow Guru and Vaishnavas. Always consider that Shiksha and Diksha Gurus are non-different. I am very pleased that all of you are progressing in Bhakti, and I am very happy with all the speakers. After Navadi Parikrama, I will go there. If we go to Siliguri after Gaur Purnima and Bangalore in a few days, right after Kartik, then many more devotees will be here next year. I will go to Siliguri for 5 or 6 days with all the senior Vaishnavas and Srila Gurudev has requested Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj, senior disciple Umadidi, to glorify her Gurudev, after which she said, she had the association of Srila Vaman Maharaj since childhood, and she took Harinam from him at the young age. When she came to stay at our temple in Mathura, many of her god brothers criticized her, saying, she has left Guru Maharaj and is residing there with her. They disrespected her, but on the other hand, right until the end of his manifest stay in this world, Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj had so much affection for her. Srila Gurudev called on Damodar Maharaj to glorify Srila Trivikram Maharaj, and then he himself spoke. Whenever Srila Trivikram Goswami Maharaj's parents would come to our mat, he would treat them in a rude manner and use harsh words. I was unhappy to hear this, so I told him, you have to respect your mother and father. He replied, you don't understand. If I behave very nicely towards them, then they will come here all the time and disturb my bhajan. They will harass me to come back to their village. I was very good cook and he was also very renounced. He would almost always wear simple one cloth, which would reach to just above his knees, and a sleeveless shirt, not more than that. He was always serving Vaishnavas and living very simple. In this way he spent his life. In our observation, our worship to the Bhaktivedanta Thakur, because he may bless us to the make for peaceful progress in Krishna consciousness. Acharya Upasana, simply with the blessings of the Acharyas, we can make very rapid progress. Vede Sudurlama Madurlama Atma Bhakto Yasa Prasada Bhagavat Prasado. We sing this every day. By the mercy of spiritual master, Acharya, we immediately get the blessings of Lord. There are two phases, prakat and aprakat, appearance and disappearance. We have nothing to lament on account of disappearance because Krishna and Krishna's devotee do not disappear. Not only devotees, even the non-devotees. Nobody disappears. Nobody disappears because every living entity is eternal. As Krishna is eternal. This is confirmed in the Vedic literature. Nityo Nityanam Chaitanya Chaitananam. Description of the Supreme Lord is that he is Nitya, eternal, and the living entities are also eternal. But he is the chief eternal. So spiritually in appearance and the disappearance, there is no difference. Just like in material point of view, suppose you get a sunburn, you become very happy. When the same sun passes away, you become very unhappy. This is the material. But spiritually there is no difference in appearance or disappearance. So although this is the disappearance day of Omniscient Srimad, they were telling about giving examples of certain Prabhupada. There is nothing to be lamented. Although we feel separation, that feeling is there. Spiritually there is no difference between appearance and disappearance. Although this is the disappearance day. That feeling is there. But spiritually there is no difference between appearance and disappearance. Nautam Das Thakur sang Jayanilo Premadayan. People may say that devotees is also dying and the non-devotees, sinful man is also dying. What is the difference? There is much difference. Example is given, just like a cat catching a rat in his mouth and at the same time carrying his cups in the mouth. Superficially we can see that the same mouth is being used, but one is feeling comfortable, being carried by the mother, and another is feeling death near. Similarly, at the time of death, the devotees is feeling that they are being transferred to Vaikuntha, whereas the ordinary simple man is feeling that the Yamadutas, the constable of Maharaj, are dragging him to the hellish condition of death. So one should not conclude simply by saying that he is dying. The process is different. Dhamma karma chame divyam evam nirvite tattva. The Lord Krishna's appearance and the disappearance of all the spiritual, transcendental. They are not ordinary things. Similarly, Lord Krishna's devotees is represented who is sent to this material world for the preaching the glories of Lord Krishna. Their appearance, disappearance is also like a Krishna's. Therefore, according to the Vaishnava's principle, the appearance and disappearance of Vaishnava is considered all auspicious. Therefore, to hold festival like this appearance and disappearance. Srimad Bhaktivedanta, Muni Maharaj's mother, she was a disciple of Srimad Bhaktivedanta Sripad. She used to, his mother used to come to Navadip Parikram and serve her Gurudev Bhaktivedanta Sripad Prabhupada and Vaishnavas, and she used to accept Gurudev's Mahaprasad and Vaishnavas Mahaprasad. So Srimad Bhaktivedanta Maharaj born in like when she was carrying him, that time she used to do Navadip Parikram and Guru Vaishnava Seva. So that's a very important thing. And the mother is carrying. That time they are hearing about Krishna Katha, glories of Navadev Dham, Mahaprabhu, and Krishna's pastimes, and that they are always eating that Mahaprasad. And Srimad Bhaktivedanta, Muni Maharaj, uncle Sri Nrsimha Maharaj, he is also disciple of Srila Bhaktivedanta Sutta. So from the very childhood, he was very humble and he is always eager to hear Hari Katha, Hari Bhajan. In this very young age, she used to bring him to the Navadip Parikram. So when he was maybe 9 years old, that time, before also he used to come to Navadip Parikram. But when he is 9 years old, that time, after Navadip Parikram, he was hiding somewhere. His mother was looking, where is my child? So he was hiding in a storeroom somewhere. Because the mother and all the village people, they will take him. So he was hiding. Finally they were searching so much. Then afterwards, they got him. But he started crying, no, I will not go. I want to stay with Vaishnavas. I want to stay with Vaishnava associates. I want to do the bhajan. So, this is the qualities of Nitya Siddha Parikar. From the very childhood, they want to engage in devotional service. Finally, mother and so they left him in the mud. So Sripad Prabhupada offered him to the hand of Srila Param Gurudev. That time Param Gurudev is Vinodiyar Brahmachari. So he was taken Harinam from Sripad Prabhupada, but he has taken Diksha from our Param Gurudev. So Sripad Prabhupada admitted him in a nearby school, Bhakti Vinod Institute. That time Srimad Bhakti Tirtha Goswami Maharaj and many other Srimad Bhakti Tirtha Goswami Maharaj, the disciple of Bhakti Vinod Thakur. He took sannyas from Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So, like senior disciple, sannyasi disciples of Srila Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, they were actually teachers and principals in the school. So, in the school also they are learning all these siddhantas. Whatever is material knowledge, direct perception, pratyaksha jnana, that is already they are giving. In that, in the association of devotees, if they are studying, what they get? They get also paraksha jnana, aparoksha jnana, adaksha jnana and aprakata jnana. In the school there was no Sunday holiday, Ekadasi holiday, and Panchami Tithi, Saraswati's day. That day they used to give holiday. So, in this way, from his childhood, he learned everything and he used to learn 10, 15, 50, 20 slokas per day. And Param Gurudev used to give him topi to learn one slokas. So he used to learn so many slokas. And he used to serve all the Vaishnavas. Like Nartam Das Thakur did service to Loknath Goswami. He also used done so many service like that. Especially when the Vaishnavas taking prasadam time, putting the leaf plate and cleaning the banana leaf, putting some salt and lemon and water for the drinking. After prasadam, the uchishta that Maharaj used to take and they used to do the cleaning and other things. So when Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada they disappeared afterwards, there is some disturbance in Godema. Some misunderstanding are there. So Param Gurudev, they put Param Gurudev in jail. So some of the other godbrothers, maybe 30, 40 people. So Aman Goswami Maharaj at that time, he used to cook for everybody and he used to take to the to bring lawyers and other things to go to the jail. That time, Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada's disciples will not accept food if somebody is not initiated. Diksha is compulsory. So Param Gurudev, he gave him Diksha when he is in jail. So he gave Diksha. Even though Sripad Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj said that his Gurudev in the jail, but he is taking Diksha. He had so much faith. He did not think that, okay, my Gurudev is in the jail, so why I should take Diksha from him? So he had so much faith and he took Diksha from him. And so, like we heard from the Gurudev, he served so much. Like he is a Shiksha Guru for our Gurudev. So he is also Shiksha Guru for us. So in this way, Sripad Bhaktivedanta, Aman Goswami Maharaj and Trivakram Goswami Maharaj and our Gurudev, they were the Gaudiya Vedanta Samitis. They are like three pillars. They are strong pillars. Param Gurudeva distributes the Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti. So today is their disappearance day. You offer our Pushpanjali as their lotus feet, remembering them. Remembering Vaishnava Acharyas and their disappearance and appearance. Appearance time they were here. Appearance day. So there is no difference between appearance and disappearance. And disappearance day, Krishna is telling his dear devotees in his associates that today is your disappearance day. So they were all your disciples, 600 disciples who were that come in that connection. They were all feeling so much separation from you. So you should give special blessings to them. So in that way, today you will get a special blessings from this. In Madhacharya Sampradaya, that Vadiraj, incarnation of Madhacharya. So Krishna himself told him that in the disappearance day, disciples who have served their Gurudev so much, they are feeling so much separation. So we have to give them special blessings. This way, disappearance day, appearance day, so we hear their qualities and also we offer Pushpanjali and we respect Mahaprasad. This is very auspicious day. So hearing of glories of the Acharyas, Vaishnava Acharyas. This is more purifying because we have so much anarthas in our heart. So by the mercy of Vaishnavas, Krishna will give special mercy. So today we offer our obeisances, our obeisances to the Lotus Feet. Jai Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Aman Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Vikram Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Srila Gurudev ki Jai. Srila Param Gurudev ki Jai. Rupan Guru Varga ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari.